like to sing a little song myself. It's a third world after all. It's a third... Never mind. It's a third world. Hey, I'm thrilled to have you here.
Thanks, man, for having
Your
me.
album is terrific. I simply want to tell you, where does a guy, you know, because I know of you as a producer, not as a performer.
Right.
What bit you?
I've been performing before. I've been producing. I just learned how to produce, and I think producing is experience. You know, the better you get better as you go along. So I started out performing, and I just actually got into producing. But my break came through producing first, producing and writing.
And before I go any further, where did you get these guys?
Oh, those are the Soul Brothers. They from Los Angeles.
From here?
Yeah, they from here. That's Craig E. with the green eyes, legend, the concept man, and V Love.
Those were some moves.
Yeah.
You know, the dude that waxed the floor, he's gonna have a... I saw him over there in the corner, you know. You guys know each other, right?
Yeah, man. We go way back.
I don't know if we're gonna be getting along after the show, because after
I know, man.
Jeff sees some of those moves in our next movie.
That's cool, man. We all down, so yeah. As long as I can say some of your rhymes.
No, but it's cool. You know, we know each other, and you know, we have a good relationship. I mean, rap sometimes is based on the competitiveness, but
Most definitely.
It is. Let me ask you about that. Exactly about that. What is the difference between hip hop and rap, and is there one?
I don't know. Like, just my personal opinion of hip hop is like it started out by a guy called Kool Herc in the Bronx, and hip hop is the raw bass, drums, lyrics, scratching, you know? Everybody thinks hardcore is, you have to be talking about a Uzi and all that. It ain't all about that. Hardcore is just underground type music. And rap, that's what the commercial knows it as. So it's basically the same thing, but it's just what I, you know, plan to use.
Are there some compromises that black artists have to make in order to get, let's say, airplay?
Yeah.
Are there some, do you have to do... Let me ask you, in the boardrooms of your record executives, does somebody come up to Def Jef and whisper, or to Kid and Play and go, tone it down?
Sometimes that happens.
Yeah?
It's definitely happened with me. So, you know,
The reason why I'm laughing is because I know that our last single on the last album, Too Hype, was basically something that they started labeling Kid and Play as a sellout because it seemed like it had that pop feel.
Right.
For a while there, Jeff wasn't talking to us, but that's another story. But yeah, so
Is there strife here, you're telling me?
No, it's nothing you have to do.
Right,
it's just
right.
some people choose to do it in order to make quicker money or to get over into a pop audience appeal.
Exactly.
I feel like these brothers doing what they got to do. I'm doing what I got to do. We both got the same goal. I'm taking the bus, they taking the cab. You know what I'm saying?
you know what it is though. And
I got a moped myself.
I'm taking a cab and they taking the bus.
What's really happening now is with music like ours and Jeff's, you find that rap artists are having pop cross over to us. We're not going over to them anymore. They're coming over to us.
Right.
You know, because it's what the kids want to hear, white and black alike. You know, the success of Jeff's records, our records, and the movie House Party, that just proves all of that. So they coming over to our house.
Historically speaking, I see this as kind of like the beginning of let's say like Little Richard at the time when white artists would not play him, and then ultimately nowadays everybody recognizes him as starting out the whole thing.
And that's a fine analogy because, you know, I think Little Richard had a little thing there with his hair too, and you know, pretty much the same.
I also like that too because hip-hop is, you know, it needs to be controlled more by the black artists, or it's the same thing would happen with rock and roll that happened. Because a lot of people look at Living Color and say, what are those black guys doing playing rock? But you know, Little Richard, the Beatles, their major influences were like Chuck Berry and Little Richard, and all the original rock and rollers were, you know, basically black.
I think a lot of these people really don't get their play, because what I'm noticing more now as I play the radio and as I try to keep up, you know, is that I'm seeing white artists who at first would disdain rap. Now you start hearing it, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, and not only that, I myself am a rapper. Yes, I am. I am a rapper. I do. MC Rodriguez.
I didn't even know you had a radio in the car, Paul.
Come and listen to a story about a vato named Jed. But, well, you know, the great mixture, and I think the great thing about New York especially, is that the New Yorkers, the Puerto Ricans, the Spanish, and the black and the rap, it's all mixing up you know, because there's some Latino hip-hop artists.
Most definitely, Mellow Man Ace, he's on Capitol Records. He's a Cuban rapper.
Yes,
Y'all should
Mellow
get
Man.
the album. He's pretty funky.
He's a camarada.
Not to mention I produced 2 tracks on the album. But
He's terrific.
Well, you know, if you're going to be mentioning records there, Jeff, I think you should mention the new Kid and Play album. It's called Funhouse, and you should get it at your local store.
Well, since we're gonna be, check this out. Since we're mentioning records,
Hey, look, T-shirts for everyone. Come on, Jeff.
Don't be shy.
But it's okay, isn't it? I mean, there is enough room for everyone in this.
there's always room at the top. When I thought, when the Sugar Hill Gang was large, I was like, wow.
Who?
The Sugar Hill Gang.
Oh.
Back in the days, you know, when they
Chill,
was large,
chill.
I thought they was like, you know, the epitome of hip hop back then. Well, more or less the Treacherous Three and, you know, Grandmaster Flash, you know.
Furious 5.
Now it's getting better, right? But is it still difficult to get hip-hop played? And
Yeah.
As difficult as it
airplay?
used to be.
Yeah.
I mean, in certain fields, right now, it's a little battle strategy going on now, which you had talked about as far as crossover appeal and things like that. I mean, I can remember a time when they wouldn't play it at all, and it had to be, but now, it's getting better.
But
I mean, you know, we're going through our little problems as far as being recognized on award shows and stuff like that, but it's getting
Right,
better.
right.
It's you
Also,
know,
records, you know, sell without airplay.
Right.
A lot of records are selling platinum and gold without airplay.
The bottom line is the sales, the money. Is that the bottom line? Yeah. You know, he just yawned right during my he just yawned during my questions, which is all right. There you go.
he misses his mother. His mother's all the way out
I
in New
miss
York,
you,
so.
Mama.
Yeah, go ahead. This is cheaper than having it faxed. Say, I miss you, Mama.
Say, Mom,
Right
bye-
there,
bye-
right there.
See?
Look right there.
Bye,
Say-
Mama.
say
Hi, Mama.
Say hi, Mommy.
We'll be back after these commercials with David Faustino. Oh. Well, as you can see, my interviews put people, knock them out, Jack. Look, it's kind of late anyways. Why don't you folks go to bed, and we'll just put on a test pattern here, all right? Listen, before we jam, David, how about giving us some rap, man? Seeing as that we got some of the best rappers here.
Break it down, Dave.
Break it down.
Freestyle.
All right,
Kick it, man.
Here we go. This is on, right?
Kick it, money.
Hello? Hello?
Wait a minute. They didn't fire our audio guy already, did they? We're on. Man, because they're cutting everything out. Go ahead, do it.
Little D, that's me. I'm 5'3" from the old UT-LAW posse. Where's Sajak? Oh, what the hell? We got Paul Rodriguez. As you can see, he's the host, and he's not like Regis.
You got the word.
Kicking it live when he's on the call. This is Paul's show, not Arsenio Hall.